Hello friends, today I am going to discuss a very beautiful concept of relativity, that is time dilation in relativity. We all are aware that time always moves, time always changes. But are we aware that when object travels with speed comparable to speed of light, then time changes? It means that time depends upon speed. To understand how time depends upon speed, let us discuss the various terms. Like one of the terms is proper time. By definition, it is defined as the time of an event measured by the observer, which is in the same frame in which the event is occurred. For example, you are traveling in a train and you are wearing a watch, and the train is moving So observer here is you, my dear friend. You are the observer, and frame here is train, and event here is the tick off. For example, 11 1 second, 11 2 second. So 11 2 second minus 11 1 second, that is an event. So according to this concept, that your speed and the speed of the frame, that is train, is same. That is the time of an event measured by the observer, that is you, which is in the same frame in which the event is occurred. So you are in the same frame in which the event is occurring, that is proper time. Now what is the relation of time dilation? So this is the relation of time dilation, that is delta t is equals to delta t prime or delta t dash divided by under root of 1 minus v square by c square. Here delta t is dilated time, delta t dash is proper time, and v is the velocity of the frame. Now why it is known as time dilation? Now if we solve under root of 1 minus v square by c square, then the value will always be in decimal, except when v is equals to c, then value will be 0. Now this concept is valid, that is delta t is equals to delta t dash under root of 1 minus v square by c square only in the case of when an object travels with a speed comparable to the speed of light. The speed of light is 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. So it may be 2 into 10 power 8 meter per second, 2 into 10 power 7 meter per second. So the speed should be comparable with the speed of the light. So dilated time means the time will get slower. Now here 1 minute means 60 seconds. So if I will say 1 minute means 70 seconds, it means the time is dilated. The time gets slower. So if we divide delta t dash with a decimal value, then t will be more than t dash. This is the reason that it is called time dilation, as the dilation means to get increase. Therefore the clock will appear to be slower now. For example, let us discuss in numerical. If an object is moving with a speed 0.6 c, now c is speed of light, and it's keeping the time 1 second, then what will be its apparent time? So here velocity is 0.6 c, proper length is t dash equals to 1 second. To calculate t or delta t, so delta t is equals to delta t dash by root of 1 minus v square by c square. If you will solve it, then you will get t is equals to 1.25 second. Therefore t is greater than delta t dash. That is delta t is greater than delta t dash. So because 1.25 second is more than 1 second, so time gets slower. Now for example, you are given a numerical in which suppose it is given that a clock loses 10 minutes per day. So I think so in a day the total minutes you have to calculate 24 hours into 60. This will be 14 into 40. And loses means 10 minutes. So 1440 plus 10, 1450 minutes will be the dilated time. And you have to then calculate the proper time. Okay, so this is the numerical. Now special case, if v is very less than c, then v square by c square will be negligible. Therefore it can be neglected. Therefore t is equals to t dash. So if an object is moving with a normal speed of the train, speed of the plane, speed of the car, vehicle, then there will not be any time dilation. Now, rare example of time dilation, as we have already discussed the concept of time dilation, let us discuss its example, real example. Now, decay of mu mesons. Now, mu mesons are the particles formed in the Earth atmosphere. Half-life of mu mesons is 3.1 microsecond. They travel with a speed of 0.9 c. So they must cover the distance, because distance equals to speed into time. So distance will be 840 meters. So after 840 meters, the population of the mu mesons should be half, because the half-life is 3.1 microsecond. It means that their population should become half after this distance, but this does not happen. Population remains much higher than the half value. Now why this happened? This has happened because the time here should be dilated time, and 3.1 microsecond should be the proper time. This is because mu mesons are traveling with speed comparable to the speed of light. So here t dash equals to 3.1 second, and if you put t dash in the proper time, then after solving we will get t is equals to 7.2 microseconds. Then if you will get distance, the distance will be 1920 meters, and after 1920 meters the population will be exactly half. It's near about half. So it proves that the time dilation is a real effect. Another example is twin paradox. Now paradox means confusion and meaning, or twins, you know better. Now this is related with the concept of time dilation and relativities. Now suppose there are twins A and B, and after birth one of the twins is moved to the space with the help of rocket. So time should be dilated, or in other words clock should be moving slower. So rocket is moving with a speed compared to the speed of light. So according to the twin at the earth, the time of his or her brother or sister should be slower, but according to the twin in the rocket, the time of his or her brother should be slower, because according to the observer at earth, the rocket should be the inertial frame of reference, and according to the twin in the rocket, the twin at the earth should be in the frame of reference, that is inertial frame of reference. So according to B, which remains at earth, age of A will be different as he is traveling with relativistic speed, but according to A, age of B will be different as he is traveling with relativistic speed in opposite direction. So who is speaking truth? Both are right at their places. This is called twin paradox. So what is your view on this? According to me, the person on the earth is speaking truth, because the earth is considered as an inertial frame of reference. So for further reference, please search our website winnerscience.com. Please subscribe and like our channel. Thank you. Thanks a lot.